All right, I want to share this dream with y'all. In the last 2 to 3 days, in the last 3 days, I had two dreams I want to share with y'all. I'm gonna start with the first dream. I'm gonna give y'all the dream, and I'm gonna give y'all my interpretation of either dream. So let me jump into the light. Give me 1 second, yeah. Lord have mercy, Father God, give me understanding. Give me wisdom, give me understanding, give me insight on what it is that you're speaking. Because I'm a firm believer that the Most High speaks to us through dreams, through visions. And so, okay, I'm going to jump right on into it. In the first dream, I was walking around and I had my dog with me. And it was like I had my car and somehow I lost my car. I couldn't find my car. So it was just me and my dog. And it was like we had like jump times or jump zones or something. And I remember just walking around, wandering around, right? Rather. And I'm just like searching aimlessly in this dream. And then I say like jump times because it went from the scene of where I was, and when I got out of the car, I'm walking, I'm looking for the car, and then it just jumped scenes, and I'm walking, and I suddenly look down, and I realize that my dog is with me, and so we're walking around, and I recall when I realized that she was with me, because it's a girl, I have a female dog. I realized that when she was with me, we're walking, and we were just walking around, just lost, like confused. So it goes from looking from the car in the first scene to the second scene. We were just walking, and we couldn't find our way. Like we had no clue on where we were going to. But it was like this feeling, this emotion of just being lost. And then we ended up in the third scene. We ended up in this what appeared to be a shed with this older black lady, and I couldn't understand fully everything that she was saying to me, but I knew that it was just like words of wisdom, and she's speaking to me, and we were talking, and like my dog is like sitting right next to me, and she's patient, but we're just in this shed, like this hut, and she's speaking to me, and I'm taking in everything that she's saying to me, and then suddenly her husband appears. This older African American man appears right on the side of her, and I noticed that there was a fear, not a fear, but like a caution, I should say, because fear is deeper. Just a caution, because my dog moved back. She jumped back when he came into the scene, and then I jumped back to like calm her, like to be sounding like to give her the okay that everything was okay. And then I recall just like the light comes on, and it's like I got it, I get it. And there was a confidence on, now I knew where I was going to. Like now I knew where it goes back to like my way home. It really wasn't about the car. It was about me getting home, my way home. I had to get home, right? And this is like kind of a weird thing that happens in this dream, and it jumps out to me. So I'm gonna share it with you. So we're walking, and I'm walking on this, I recall a curved street. The street was curved, and we're walking, and my dog is walking next to me, and we're walking on a curb, like on a sidewalk. And I just remember the sidewalk not really been big, And this lady comes driving past us, and she's in like this little like Honda or like Prius. It was a small like 4-door car. And I remember it was as though she almost jumps the curves, or it felt like she was too close. I'm like speaking, like her windows was down. I remember her windows being down. And I'm like yelling in the window, like, hey, my dog is here. Like, be careful, like, you're too close. And I remember her laughing. And I remember pushing this car. And when I pushed it, it tipped over. The car tips over. Like, I'm thinking to myself, because, you know, this is how I think, rationally, right? This is how I think in my waking hours. It's like, how could you think that was funny? That you almost hit someone and you not have any concern, or you have no empathy or like sympathy or whatever, right? Compassion. So I remember pushing this car, and when I pushed the car, it tips over, and so we just rolling, and then I'm making another block, and there's like another car comes, and I couldn't see who was driving the vehicle, but it was like an SUV. I couldn't see who was driving the vehicle, but it was like I felt like I was being rescued, and I woke up. That's dream one. But I take from that dream that I could have been listening to everybody else. I could have been listening, or just seeking that advice, or just seeking that understanding on where to go and where home was for me, and like, what do I do? You know, where's my home at? Like, where just the confusion that surrounds that, or just like the trying to find home where my heart is at, where my home is at, right? And I think or if you have insight on this dream, I invite you, I encourage you to give me feedback in the comments. But what I take from that is just the confusion on, do I leave, do I stay, where's home? Is it where I'm at currently? Is it somewhere else? Where's home? And just the attachment with my female, with my dog, I can see now, right now for me, it's just like filling this throat. That's my baby. And I know it'll be hard for me. It'll be hard for me to, difficult for me to leave, but I have to leave in order for me to find home, in order for me to, like, making that decision. And so, and just getting that woman in that shed was just symbolic of like the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding, which I think the fact that the man appeared just only shows me that I've always gotten knowledge and insight from women. I've always connected more with women, with their wisdom, with their knowledge and understanding. Not to be biased against men, but I just always had a stronger, deeper connection to women when it comes to seeking advice and getting advice. And so that's the first dream. And so the lady who, I don't know what that was about. I probably have to look up, like, car tipping over, or just the whole episode, and then just been in this phase or this period of confusion, and then making that decision to just not care. You know, just tipping it all over. It's not working for me. This is not working. People's compassion, it's not working for me. And so I have to find my way home, and I got to do what I got to do for me. And so that's symbolic for me. again, if you have insight, let me know. Advice, let me know. So I'm gonna end this. This is the first video, and I'll be coming right back with the second video.